Okay, welcome everybody to the Good Vibe Tribe team call. I'm so excited to have all of you on the call tonight. We have a special guest speaker, and this girl is amazing. I'll get into all her accolades in a minute, but first I wanted to say we have a fresh start. We have a new month. It's October, and how awesome is it that October started on a Monday? So it's like a clean slate, a fresh week, a new month to set some goals and rock them. So I ended up meeting with Heather. If she's on here, I can't see her. I don't know where she went. But we actually met in London today, and we had came up with a ton of stuff that we're going to come up with everybody. It's going to be a team project basically, but I'll post about that in the team page. And then also I'm going to be opening up the Zoom room tonight, so that's going to be posted for the morning. So it's going to be a trial run tomorrow morning, guys, so hopefully it'll just be a link. We'll just be able to click on it and it'll be ongoing free. So we'll see how that unfolds tomorrow morning. Okay. What else did I want to mention? Our goals for the month. So I'm going to create a little document, and it's going to be pinned with the Zoom link at the top of the page for everybody to go in and put what your goals are for the month. So one of the things that is the scariest in this business is setting those goals, because you always have fear of failure. I know I do, right? So I avoid setting it because I'm like, I'll just see what I end up with at the end of the month. But we're going to start to set some goals as a team. So anybody that wants to jump in on this with us, you're welcome to do it. We'll be doing it, but setting our goals and then, I don't know, crushing them and seeing how close we come to them and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do that. I'll get that up and going for us tomorrow. Other than that, we have Courtney joining us, and thank you so much, Courtney, for hopping on and doing this call tonight for us. It's nice to hear from somebody else sometimes, and Courtney is part of Team Inspire, well, the Inspire Tribe, which is my upline coach, Danielle Melanson. And she is a Success Club 10 legend for the past 36 months. So huge congrats to you. A lifetime diamond coach, a Beachbody coach for 3 years, and she's retired from being a vet tech. She's a crazy cat lady, which I can relate to that. And she's a mom to 2 kiddos. How old are your kiddos, Court?
9 going on 16 and 4 going on 14.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So you are at 2 different phases of life with both of them.
You have no idea. It's horrible. They hate each other.
That's awesome. Okay, so she's going to talk to us, I believe, about the good, the bad, and the ugly of coaching. There was a presentation that she had come up with for her team, and so she's going to go ahead and share it with us tonight. So I will grab my notepad and my pen to take some notes, Court. I'm excited, and I'm going to hand it over to you.
Thank you. So first, thank you all for taking the time out of your night to be on this call. I was going to say I hope my internet's not going to cut out, but it already did twice, so I'm on my phone now. We're good. So when Michelle asked me originally to talk on your team call, I was completely privileged. I jumped at the chance. I know from personal experience, like she said, it's always nice to hear from someone you may not know about this business. It's refreshing to hear from get a new perspective on this business. Like I said, from someone that you don't necessarily know very well. This business is not always easy or a walk in the park. I've learned that over the last 3 years. Like Michelle said, I'm a mom of 2 crazy kids who absolutely hate each other. I am a crazy cat lady. I have 5 cats and a small dog who thinks he's a cat. My big Beachbody goal with this is to someday open a cat shelter. I actually volunteer twice a week at a cat rescue not far from my house, and that's all I want to do all day. I've been a coach for 3 years. I live near Ottawa. I'm part of the Market Council for Ottawa, and I absolutely love doing that. And for those of you who have seen my profile picture or anything, yes, my gray hair is natural. So I got sick of dyeing my hair brown. So like Michelle said, I basically want to share with you guys a call that I kind of did up for my team. I found a lot of my coaches were struggling with every aspect of this business. And I think we would all be lying if we said that we didn't all struggle at some point with something in this business. So like she said, I want to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to just give me 1 second to bring something up here. I'm on my computer, so I'm just going to bring this up and move my phone over so I can see this, because I did kind of a PowerPoint thing, but my computer's a bit messed up, so I'm just going to go with it. So first I want to share with you guys, and this is by no means trying to brag or anything, but I want to share, like I said, the good, the bad, the ugly for you, what's happened so far in my business. So the achievements that I've received so far in my business, so that hopefully maybe you can relate to them, and, you know, basically see what I've done, what's worked for me and what hasn't. So I want to share with you guys those achievements. Like I said, if I can do this, anybody can do this. So I started coaching in September. I signed up beginning of September 2015. Seems like forever ago. I hit Emerald rank in 2 weeks. Now that included signing up my husband. He's actually no longer a coach under me. We are still married, but he's no longer a coach under me. I canceled him out once I didn't need him anymore. I don't always push for my coaches to sign up their significant other. First of all, sometimes they don't have a significant other. Secondly, money-wise, it may not always be feasible. So you know what, I give them that option. If they do, that's great. If not, no big deal. But I did hit it in 2 weeks. That was signing up my husband, like I said. I hit Success Club 12 my first month of coaching, which was, at the time, I had no idea what that even meant. So now I know that was good. I hit Diamond rank March 10th. It was actually my son's birthday of 2016, so 6 months into coaching. Again, didn't know at the time that was a good goal to hit, but I did it within 6 months, so I was pretty proud of myself. My highest Success Club that I had hit was in June of 2016. I hit Success Club 28. That was when the 21-day fix challenge pack was big. There was no all access, Beachbody on demand, all of that. So 21-day fix was my go-to. That was where I got all my customers, all my coaches, all my challengers. Because of that, I earned a photo op with Autumn Calabrese, Tony Horton, and Darren Olean at Summit in Nashville, 2016. I also earned a live country heat workout with Autumn, because that was the year it was released, at Nashville Summit 2016. And that was for being one of the top 100 21-day fix challenge pack sellers. So top 100 coaches out of 400,000 coaches, which at the time didn't seem like a lot, but now when I look at it, I realize it was. Again, you don't realize what some of these successes, how big some of them can be. I hit Success Club 10 All-Star in August of 2016, so that's 12 consecutive months of hitting Success Club 10. I hit Success Club 10 Legend in August of 2017. For that, I was recognized on stage this past summit, so in Indianapolis. And then I hit Success Club 10 Legend for 36 months this past August, so I will be recognized next summit, 2019. I can't even keep my years straight. Again, in Indianapolis. Last year, they had come out with something called the Diamond Bonus right before Christmas, which was awesome. Basically, for 2 different periods, you could earn $250 US for basically holding Diamond rank. So I got both of those. I earned a photo op with Saggy, Shailene Johnson, Joel Freeman, and Shanti this past summit. And again, was recognized on stage in front of all the other coaches. My highest Success Club points to date was this past May 2018 when To Be Mindset came out. That program changed my life in so many ways. And I hit Success Club 40. That was my goal for the month. At the middle of May, was sitting at Success Club 10, and I busted my butt for the rest of the month. And it was at 9 o'clock on May 31st that I hit Success Club 40. So don't ever, ever count yourself out. If you are sitting the last day of the month and you think that you can't hit Success Club, you can. It just takes a whole lot of dedication and drive. So with all that being said, like, those are all great things that, you know, I'm really proud of and that I've accomplished in this business. There's a lot of, I guess, kind of downfalls and the uglier stuff that goes with it. So yes, I hit Diamond rank in 6 months, but within 3 months of hitting Diamond, I lost that rank. And you know what? It happens to everybody. I've lost and gotten that rank back. I don't even know how many times. I have coaches that hit Emerald and a week later they've lost it. You know what? It happens. you know, you can't beat yourself up over it. Yes, you'll stress out over it. I still do, even though I try not to. But it happens to everybody. I remember seeing a training call, it was a couple of months back, and honestly, for the life of me, I can't remember who it was, but it was a really, really high up coach. They were 15-star diamond, and they were talking about the coaches on their team and how even they sitting at a paid 15-star diamond were actually sitting at 7-star, because like that's where they were sitting right now. That's what they were being paid for, because they had dropped rank. 15-star looks great, but they're not actually there. They've hit that rank, they've held it, but they're being paid as 7-star. So it's not always as glamorous as it looks, unfortunately. You know, like I said, it happens to everyone. My coaches, I find, stress out really, really badly, and I used to, I don't anymore, if they get a coach cancellation, whether it's a discount coach or a building coach. And I'm going to be completely honest, for every, I'm going to say 3 coaches I sign up, 1 cancels. It just happens. People, you know, whether it's a discount coach who just doesn't want the shakes anymore, or it's, you know, I had a coach who was this close to diamond, hit like Success Club 16 her first month, and she just decided it wasn't for her. And guys, that just about killed me. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this business anymore. And it was actually my husband, who I hate to say is not even the biggest supporter of me with this business, but he was the one who actually made me stick it out. So I'm thankful for that. But coaches will come and go. And the one thing that I have really learned, with the help of our upline, Danielle, is you can't make people want to do this business. As much as you would love to, you just have to try to find those people who want it as bad as you do and who are willing to put the work into it, because not everybody is. And a lot of people think it's a walk in the park, and a lot of people think they can just sit back and it's just going to come right to them. And the truth is that it's not. I was really, really hard on myself when I did not qualify for the trainer op at the first Indianapolis, or no, sorry, New Orleans summit. I'm trying to think of how many summits I've been to. I've been to 3. Summit in New Orleans. I didn't qualify for the trainer op. I was really, really hard on myself for that, and I should not have been. The other thing is I did not qualify for the Transform 20 with Sean T, which that group is going on right now. I was 2 Success Club points away from qualifying for that group. I thought I had gotten in, actually. I had spoken with Jake Story, and he said, oh yeah, you know, you're in, you got it, don't worry about it. And then the list came out and I wasn't on it. And I literally was crying. I was in tears. I'm like, I pushed so hard to get that, and I didn't get it. And, you know, I look now, and I mean, this is only a couple weeks later, but I look back and you know what? Shit happens. It really does. That's literally my motto for my life is shit happens, because it really does. You know, for whatever reason, I wasn't meant to be in that group, and I'm still going to crush the program when it comes out. But I was really, really upset for a while because I was 2 Success Club points away. I hit Success Club 26, and apparently 28 was the minimum you needed for my rank. And yeah, I was pretty pissed. But you know what? I got over it, and like I said, I'm going to crush the program. So basically, all of this is to tell you that yes, there's a lot of achievements that you can get in this business. There's a lot of recognition that you can get in this business, and all of that is really, really amazing. But that's only one side of it. There is, unfortunately, a stressful side of this business. I laugh when I tell my coaches that I feel like I almost became obsessed with this business, because I wake up in the morning and the first thing I think of is I need to check in with my challengers, and I need to check in with my coaches. And that's great for me, whereas other people think, that's crazy. Why would you want to do that? But this is my job. I am a full-time Beachbody coach now. This is what I do full-time. I went full-time coaching a year into this, and I absolutely love it. I couldn't see myself doing anything else other than playing with cats all day. But honestly, it's an awesome business if you want to put in the work, the dedication, and the consistency. I am consistent. I post on Facebook every day. I am now becoming obsessed with Instagram stories. The last, 8 months or so, I've become obsessed with that. I post there before anywhere else now. I'm honest with my followers. A lot of people comment and message me saying, thank you for your honesty. I did a Instagram video the other day about being thankful that my husband's away for work this week because I actually can get stuff done without him bothering me. And a friend of mine messaged me and said, you know what, thanks so much. You just made my day. I'm laughing because I feel the exact same way when my husband goes out of work. And it's just nice to be able to relate to people over stupid little things like that. But people relate to me because I'm honest with them. You know, I share my heart. I share what's going on. You know, I share the bad stuff, but I try to put a good spin on it. And an example of that, and I will try not to break down as I talk about this. A year ago, September 2017, I lost my dad. He passed away, and he was the closest person to me in this world. And I'm still, like, every day is honestly still a struggle to get through without him. And to be honest, I still had Success Club 10 that month somehow. I don't even know how. The whole month is a blur. But I tried to put a positive spin on it. You know, I mean, I had a lot of support. I had a lot of people that had my back, but I still managed to put a positive spin on the fact that I'm here, you know, I'm here for a reason. I have my kids. My kids keep me going every single day. I never talk about my husband. I really do have a husband. He just, he works a lot. And I do this business without him. It's mine. But I always try to put a positive spin on the negative stuff. You know, recently I joked that I'm, you know, just diagnosed premenopausal, and that's like a huge joke now because I'm, you know, fluctuating with weight and stuff. And I try to joke about it because that's all you can do, because life sucks some days and you just got to make fun of it, because that's life. With my coaches, I challenge them every single day to put a positive spin on negative stuff. So turn their failures into successes. And one example is, if, let's say you hit Success Club 2 for 1 month. For, let's say that this month you hit Success Club 2, and at the end of the month you're sitting there thinking, wow, I only helped one person this month. I didn't hit my goals. Positive spin on that is that you may have helped save somebody's life. And I say that and some people laugh, but you know what? Some of the messages I've gotten from people who have signed up with me, whether it's, you know, they bought a challenge pack or just Shakeology or just a program or something, anything. I don't think a lot of coaches realize the impact that you can actually have on customers or a fellow coach or just someone you're checking in with daily. You could completely change somebody's day just by checking in on them in the morning and saying, hey, how are you doing? And I don't think a lot of people realize how much of an impact that makes. So I challenge my coaches when I talked to them about this last week, and I challenge you guys too, to turn your failures into successes. So like I said, that simple little thing of, oh, I only helped one person this month. Switch that around into a positive thing and say, you know what, I helped save somebody's life, because it very well could be the case. You just don't know. So that's it. That's all I have.
There we go. I just had to unmute myself. Thank you so much, Courtney. I like that you shared like the whole perspective of everything, because naturally every single coach in Beachbody will go to social media and they'll share everything that's going on amazing in their business, right? And you see all the things that they're achieving and you wonder, like, why am I not achieving that? Why am I not rocking my goals, right? When what's going on behind the scenes is they missed 17 different goals that they set for themselves previously, right? Or they just didn't set any goals and they just decided to start setting goals. Do you know what I mean? Yep. So it's good to have the perspective and know that all of us are on the same page. And so if you're in a season, and I like to call it a season of defeat in your business, because that's real, guys. Not every single month and every single season of this business is amazing. There are some hard months, but I think the amazing thing is when you see people ride out those hard months and they see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then they, they rock their goals that month and you get to celebrate with them. Do you know what I mean? So we're all the same. I like the hashtag everyone matters, because all of us matter in this business. All of our goals are different. Like you say, Success Club 2 matters. Okay. And like, that's me. Like, Success Club 10 legend for I don't even know how many months. What? Guess who lost it last month? Guess who lost it? This is me celebrating Success Club 2. Actually, I didn't even look yet, guys. I'm like, I don't even want to. Like, I had Success Club 2, and I was just like, and you know what? It was actually this guy, again, the husbands that come in, and he's like, who cares? You tried. You showed up. You busted Yeah, everything to try and do that. So it happens, guys. You just ride the wave throughout it, but you keep on going. And we have a hashtag, Courtney, in our team and in our challenge groups. It's just hashtag we just keep going. Through the good and the bad. So I really liked your perspective on that. On if you have a goal that you didn't reach, get over it and just figure out how you're going to crush the next one, right? And keep pushing forward, right? And so I would have to say, what is one piece of advice that you have for any coaches that is just starting out?
Number one, don't overthink it. I have 2 coaches that started last month, and I put them in our training, and they want it all right now. They want everything. They want to be a top coach, and that's great, but it's just not feasible. You need to figure out what you're doing. You need to know the logistics of what you're doing, and and they're posting saying, oh, where do I get Beachbody pictures for the programs and stuff. And so I'm trying to, no, you're not supposed, don't post that kind of stuff. And anyway, they're jumping in, which is great. They're ready. They're willing to learn, but they're trying almost to go too quickly, trying to skip steps. Honestly, learn everything you can, but don't rush it. Be consistent. I think that is the biggest thing that a lot of people don't do. Like I said, consistency. I post every day, even if it's just once a day. It's my norm is about twice a day on Facebook. Instagram stories, I go a little more. I'll go a little crazy, especially today. But it just depends on the day. Some days I'll post once, some days 3 times, but I show up every day. So definitely be sure to show up every day. That's probably the most important thing, whether it's good or bad. But I always tell my coaches to not, like I said, bad things happen in life, but to try not to post about really be negative about stuff and kind of go off about it. Try, if you want to post about something negative that's happened, just try to put a good spin on it at the end. That's basically the best thing.
Share it, but then at the end, just share how you're coming through it. Is kind
exactly
of what I always say. And so, turning your failures into successes. I really, really like that piece. I just had something I was going to say it and I lost it. It was on the tip of my tongue.
My life.
I know. Oh, the consistency piece. The consistency piece is very, 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 very important. And I only say that because I had opened up JL Boutique, which I just recently closed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm totally okay with it. I feel like obstacles are put in my place for a reason, but it became a plan B for me.
Yeah.
And then what happened was I stopped being as consistent. And so then that's honestly why I'm like, that's why I hit Success Club 2 in September, because I wasn't consistent. I stopped my consistency. All of a sudden I had a plan B, and your momentum drops. So super important, even if you just throw up a motivational quote with your workout pic, just hop on there and post it, something to be present on there. And another thing that I thought of recently too, sorry, I'm like totally just throwing this stuff out there, but just spinning. I just get rambling. But another thing that I thought of too was always ask yourself when you're posting if you would be attracted to what you're posting. Like would I want to read that kind of thing, right? So it's just another way to help you with posting, because I know sometimes it can be a struggle. Like it'll be like, I don't know what to post. I don't know what to post.
Well, and I laugh because I at one of our Super Saturdays I shared my transformation story, and I swear every coach in the room has probably used this line to grab people, because I still remember the post from my coach that caught my eye. And take notes, all of you, if you're taking notes, make sure that your next post starts with this, because it catches people's headset. Are you tired of being tired? And I was like, yeah. But like that, just, if you're a mom or, you're just tired all the time, that's our life. So yes, that's going to catch your eye. I swear everybody else has used it now, but that is the line that got me. So it works. That's what got me into this, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. That's awesome. Does anybody have any questions for Courtney at all? New question? Oh,
Question.
Shelby, go ahead.
Okay. I guess like what would your advice be to like help your coaches below you advance, if that makes sense? Like, what can you do?
Yeah. So, well, like I'm going through this right now. Like I said, I have quite a few building coaches under me. You know, some of them have hit Emerald already. Some have lost that rank. And I mean, short of giving them coaches, which I'm not going to do. Basically, we do. So we have a team chat. We also have kind of a daily check-in as well with my coaches. So what we do is, in our team chat, it's basically I check in at the end of the day, and I expect every single one of them to check in underneath me as to what they've done, or if they've done their vital behaviors. And if they don't check in with me by the end of the day, usually I post it at 6 o'clock, and usually by 9 o'clock at night, if they haven't posted, I literally hunt them down. That's just me. I don't know what other people do, but that is definitely something that I do, because literally there's quite a few of them. I love all my coaches, but there's quite a few of them that are in the mindset of, they literally think this business is just going to come crawling to them, and they don't have to do a whole lot. So I'm trying to get them into the mindset of the consistency and actually showing up and showing people that you're in this for the long haul, and that they can join you, and you're going to be here, like I would say, be here a year from now. But with me, like I said, it's basically just checking in with them and making sure that they're doing their 4 vital behaviors, and making sure that they're being consistent, and that they're actually showing up for them. Because I have a new coach who started, who isn't even doing a workout program, and expects that people are going to want to join her. And I told them, you've got to work on yourself first. You can't help other people if you can't show them what you're doing. And people will follow you if people are interested in what you're doing, if you're actually doing something. So consistency, it always comes back to consistency, making sure that you're doing what you need to be doing on a daily basis.
Yeah. And doing the hard stuff. So,
yeah,
for sure. Awesome. Okay, we have about 9 minutes left. Does anybody else have questions? No? Okay, so I had jotted it all out, but with my 50 million books here, I don't see. So our upline is having 2 calls. One is going to be with Chris Downing, and one is going to be with Carl Deichler. So we have those coming up within the next couple weeks. But 2 weeks from tonight, we have 6-star diamond coach Rachel Baldwin is coming on and being a guest speaker. She is amazing. She has a video over in the Beachbody Champions page, and she has offered to come do a team call for us. So you guys are all welcome. Courtney, actually, if you wanted to open it up to your team as well,
that'd be amazing.
You
Thanks.
can have them join in too, and then I'll post it in Team Inspire page as well.
Cool.
So yeah, I will post those calls for all of you in our team page right after this. So you guys can have the dates and the times. They're all on Tuesday nights. So keeping it consistent. I think there's 1 week in there where we don't have a guest speaker, and we will do a live power hour together. Okay, guys? So thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. Thank you, Courtney, for coming on and sharing your heart with us tonight. We will see you guys in the team page. We'll chat to y'all later. Bye, guys.
Thanks.